Hi everyone and welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time pedal show. Today we're looking at this, or I'm looking at this, which is a ToneX ONE. Now please excuse my voice. I don't know what's happening this morning. It's just my voice is a bit funny, so please excuse that. Okay, so ToneX ONE, I did a video. You can watch that up here and I'll link to it in the description below as well. But it's sort of an unboxing, first impressions kind of video, just to see what it ships with, what comes with it without adding anything else to it, how intuitive it is to use. Now today I'm going to look a little bit more in depth at all the features and all the functions and the secondary functions and all that sort of stuff. Also just want to mention right from the start, this was sent to me and given to me by IK Multimedia, so this is what you would call a sponsored video. And hi Tia and everyone at IK Multimedia. Now, what is ToneX ONE? Basically it's a stripped down version of the ToneX pedal, and you can watch a video of the ToneX pedal up here, the bigger one. Basically you can put all the same sounds on it, but you have less control. You have the same control on the Librarian. You can actually use the software, and I have it connected via USB to the software, but all the sounds you hear are from here. The software is just to make it easier to explain stuff, so it's more visual, and also to show you how to put sounds on it. Okay, now let's plug it all in, or it is all plugged in, but let's just go. So I'm going to start off with this, which is the rather lovely Shoreline Gold Tom DeLonge Starcaster. You can watch a first impression sort of unboxing video up here. Now that goes via my Peterson Strobostom tuner, which is always out of shot there, straight into here, and then straight out of there into my interface and into Logic. None of the amps are used, so this is just that. All you hear is that. Now this is a sound called Gabor's Medium Gain, which is my Engel Ironball SE. I captured it. I'm pretty sure it's up on ToneNet already. If not, there's links below. I'll put it up. But this is what it sounds like. It's sort of a edge of breakup. These are quite hot pickups, or this is quite a hot pickup, so a little bit less edge of breakup, more gain. But still edge of breakup. Now currently this is set up in dual mode. So dual mode means you can't turn it off. As you press the button again, it goes to, which you can see here, Luke Boogie, which is like a channel A, channel B. Between A and B with it. Now, this is your volume control. And it's bass, mids and treble. If you push the light, is also an Alt button. If you push the Alt button, everything flashes. This now becomes a gain. There somewhere. And then it becomes a gate, compression and reverb. So if you want more reverb. I don't want too much reverb. Put it there. I don't want gate and compression. Also, it remembers everything. So if you now unplug it and plug it back in, or if you go to the other channel and go back, it remembers all the changes you made. So that's that. You also have a secondary function. If you hold this in, the button here, for 3 seconds, the lights start flashing. And it turns into what's called save modes. Now, safe mode is... if you bump any of the knobs, it makes no difference, right? It basically means nothing changes. You can't change any preset. If you hold it in again for 3 seconds, you're going out of safe mode. Now, more secondary functions. If you hold this in for 6 seconds, so you go past the first flash and wait for the second flash, you now go into what's called global settings. So global settings, this becomes a global volume now. If you want to make it overall louder or quieter. Then on the right here you have an input gain. If it goes red, it clips on the input state. Really don't know what happened to my voice. Now in the middle you have cabinet on and off. So if it's counterclockwise and the light is green, your cabinets are on. If you turn this clockwise and it turns red, globally you turn all the cabinets off. So if we want to use an external cab sim loader like a Cab M or the 2Notes Opus, you can watch a video on the Opus up here, you can do it with that. And then globally you can use all the amp sims, but all the cab sims are off. Now lastly, this turns it from dual mode, or what they call dual mode, to stomp mode. Now dual mode is what we were in, where if you push the button, you go between the channel A and the channel B. If you turn this to the right and it goes red, you're now in stomp mode. Now forget out of this. Stomp mode just means it's on and it's off. Which, for example, if you wanted to use it as a distortion pedal, for example, that's how you would. So this is, for example, now, and you can see it here, it's just 800. I want to go back. I want to change it back to dual mode. I just prefer it in dual mode at the moment. So now we can switch between one sound and the other sound. Now, if we look at the Librarian now, so this is your ToneX app, right? On here, as soon as you connect it, it shows you what the firmware is. If you need a firmware update, you can update the firmware. You can store up to 20 sounds on the actual pedal. Now, you can change them by just dragging stuff. So you want, if you want a D20, you drag it here. And that's now the D20, right? Which is my D20 here. Or if you want my medium gain, you go back to that, and it's back that again, right? And you can do it with either of them. Now, if you don't have it connected to the computer, you can also do it via the pedal. Now, what you do is you push both the on-off switch and that alt button in at the same time, and it goes to this mode, right? Which is preset mode. Now, with preset mode, you have these three controls up here. So the control on the left, which is flashing now, which is orange, is channel A. The one in the middle is channel B, and the one on the right is this one. And just to make it easier, I can change the color. So let's make it, I don't know, let's make it that color. Or actually, let's make it, I don't know, that color. So it's a different color. So hang on, we got to go back into this now. Okay. So here we have the three colors. So it corresponds to that orangey color is that, the blue color is that, the pink color is that. Now, by turning it, you actually scroll through all the different sounds that are on here, and you can save one there. So for example, you want this Marshall sound. Now it's a Marshall sound. Now if you want to go to the next one, you push this, it goes to the next one. Now you can change Look Boogie, for example, to the same Marshall, but a driven sound. Actually, really good sound. And that's just from ToneNet. So that was just a free thing I got off ToneNet earlier on. So you can change, you can go through all the different sounds, you can audition them. Oh, these are the overdrives. So you can also set it to be a pedal, right? So an overdrive pedal, but then you don't have amp sims. So let's go, I don't know, this one. Actually, I like that just 800. What was it? So that's how you go through all that, right? So that's how you you can change all the different sounds. You push both buttons again to get out of that mode. So now I've got those two collected. But now, how do you get something from ToneNet, for example, onto here? So let's go to ToneNet. So these actually, I just downloaded them just before for this video. But let's get something else. So these are just recent ones. Fuzz Me, I don't know, first one, top one. So let's say I want to put Fuzz Me there. I want to replace that clean amp. So what happens now, that will actually overwrite it and replace it. So the clean amp, Marshall clean amp, won't be on here anymore. So whatever you drag on there, man, it's getting worse. See, so here, it's overwriting it. Or if you don't want Fuzz Me, you want, I don't know. Brown Sound and Clon. I don't know, let's do that one. So this is the UAD Lion, for example. But if you want, I don't know, you want a Fender Clean, Mini Deluxe. With a little bit of reverb. I mean, that's how you get stuff of ToneNet. You can also get any of your stuff that you want. Tone models. So, for example, you've got any, I don't know, this is my ToneNet downloads. So this is what's on my computer. So, I don't know, I want a 76 Fender Deluxe. It's exactly the same thing. You just drag it on. I mean, that's basically that, right? So you can import whatever sounds you want. You can stick whatever you want on it. You do your editing on there, and then you stick it on here, because you only have sort of fairly basic editing on here. My voice is really going, so I better call it a day. Thank you so much to AK Multimedia for sending this out to us. Thank you so much for you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.